Hi, my name is Brian Cosby. I'm the pastor at Wayside Presbyterian Church outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I just want to talk for a moment about Reformed Youth Ministry. As you probably realize and know that so many youth ministries have turned all sorts of entertainment and gimmicks to woo and attract the greatest number of youth into their program, their whatever their events happen to be. And a lot of times, at least it was for me, it's all about ministry success, getting the most people, the most numbers. For me, for a while, it was also about the biggest youth building, the biggest budget. And in the midst of it, I felt like on a treadmill, that it was all about success, and it was either feeling very prideful about so many people or complete despair when very few would come. But this is not the design that God has for His church and for youth ministry. You know, when you look at the Bible, you see some basic, they're not fancy, but basic apostolic means that God uses to both save and to sanctify His people. And those, when you look at the Bible, for example, in Acts chapter 2, verses 42 to 47, you see the ministry of the Word and of prayer and of the Lord's Supper, the sacraments of baptism and the Lord's Supper, of gospel-motivated service and of grace-centered community. That God uses these means to grow His people. And what a privilege we have. So our task in this is to faithfully plant and water the gospel of Jesus Christ. And we look to Him to provide that growth. That's what we see in 1 Corinthians 3:7. Of course, this all happens within the context of the local church, the communion of saints, under the leadership of qualified elders and deacons who no doubt are shepherding and serving and helping with the youth ministry, but also having parents take the primary lead in this, that parents are called to bring up their children in the discipline and the instruction of the Lord, that they are to teach them diligently. And so the church, the leaders, the youth pastors come alongside the parents as they raise their children. I know there's a lot of exceptions to this with single moms, with broken homes and this kind of thing, but within the community of the church, you have a plethora of spiritual fathers and mothers and uncles and aunts. It's the beauty of the church. And we also see both the importance of, for young Timothy in the Bible, having both his family involved in his discipleship and having Paul as a spiritual father in the faith. Both are very, very important. When we translate that to youth ministry, we see both the local church, the importance and the significance of the leadership of the family, the parents in particular. But all of this, you see that God cares about how it goes about, the means that God uses to save and to grow His people. So I hope that's encouraging to you, that you don't have to be so focused on success, that our focus is simply on faithfulness to God and the means of grace that He has given. Thanks.